Well, let me ask you another question, Dave. I want to revisit this because since me and Fiorella have started getting into gear, whatnot, we've been getting a lot of criticism from people who think that we should have stuck with the Dem exit movement. Now, after I talked to you, you pretty much convinced me to go Dementer. I loved your argument. I love what you had to say. I just like to rehash that one more time. I mean, if you can go back right now, would you be an independent with so many Democrats running? And if not, why are you so pro Dementer?
So it's not necessarily that I'm so pro Dementer. That's not really it. It's a California strategy. So, and this is what I explain to people as well, is if I was in any other state, it might be different. But in California, in the 2016 election, even though Hillary was at the top of the ticket, people voted for her 60% to, I think it was like 38, 39% for Trump. So, or actually 28, 29% for Trump. So it was a huge gap. And a lot of people automatically voted Democrat. You can see that across the other races. So California votes Democrat even though they don't register Democrat. The Green Party in that election, they only got like 2%. And I don't remember any no party preference candidates on that ballot or what they got. So at the end of the day, it's a strategy thing. You need that D next to your name in California. That might not always be the case. In races like Gail McLaughlin, she didn't need it because she already had name recognition and she's already very well known for her history in Richmond and the progressive movement in general and in the Bernie circles. So they already knew who she was. Mm-hmm. So, she didn't have to do that. Whereas I, with less name recognition, have to do that. And one thing I like to show people, and I showed people online, is the LA County voter guide. Look who's number one. So primacy voters, the first Democrat they see is David Hildebrand in LA County. So I hear there's a few people in LA County that are voting. But at the end of the day, the Dementer movement basically is to go in to take over the party. A lot of people call it trying to go in and push the party left. That's not what it is. It's literally going in to hijack the party's infrastructure, take it over by its own delegates, and completely revamp the party into a people's party. So when people think that we're going in there just to push current candidates or the current leadership left, that's not what we're doing. That's never been the plan. That's never what we wanted to do. If you want to do that, the indivisible and resistance movements, they're out there protesting in front of their representatives' offices and trying to push them left. We're not doing that. We are going in to literally remove the leadership and take over the party. So that's where people, have a misunderstanding about Dementer. Fully on board. If people want to Demexit, people want to go green, want to go peace and freedom, movement for a people's party, do what you need to do. But at the end of the day, we have to remember there's only a certain number of candidates on the ballot. So like in my race, there's no green candidate. Mm-hmm. So it's like automatically, in ideal situations, the Greens would vote for the most progressive candidate in the race, a non-corporate progressive Democrat. But a lot of Greens won't vote for a Democrat.
Who is the most progressive Democrat in this race?
Well, it depends on your definition of progressive, whether you're a Feinstein progressive or you're a Democratic Socialist progressive. If you're the latter, then that would be me. I'm the only Democratic Socialist in the race. No one else will claim that moniker or say the word socialist or do anything of the sort.